Hey everyone, Katie Vinecourt here, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Clumsy Yogini. Chances are, if you've stumbled upon my page, you're looking for a great yoga or meditation class, or you're coming here to learn about some health and wellness aspects. So thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to have you. I ask that if you enjoy the content today, that you go ahead and give the video a like. And if there's anything that you'd like to see on my channel, please feel free to go ahead and leave me a comment. I always like to hear feedback, and I would love to create some content for you all out there if it's something specific that you're looking to have in your daily routine. Also, if you wouldn't mind going over to my main page and subscribing to my channel, that would be great as well. So the more likes and subscribes I can get, the more I can get this content out to those who might need it the most. If you're in Cincinnati, you can also find me over at the Elemental Om Studio, so feel free to go over to our website, elementalom.com, and check out our class schedule. I'm at all 3 of our locations. And you can also go over to our YouTube channel underneath Pamela D. Quinn. We'll have some of our other teachers as well as Pamela up on that YouTube channel as well. So lots of fun yoga classes for you to enjoy. Last, before we get started, I'll have a few links in the description section below the video. So 2 of the links will be donation options. So if you really love the content and you feel inclined to make a donation, I'll have my Venmo and PayPal donation links up for you. And then I'll also have my Insta bio link. So that'll take you to my website, it'll take you to my Spotify playlist, it'll take you to my Instagram, Facebook, and then there's a few other links on there as well. Just so you know, I won't be playing music during this class today because sometimes it makes it a little bit harder to hear, but that's why I've created these Spotify playlists for you. So you can go to your house and just pick a playlist, whatever feels good to you. Maybe you have your own playlist at home that you'd rather play. So there's lots of options. And then I'll also put a link into the studio as well where you can find me. But that said, today's class is going to be part of a series. So I've already released the standing series for Warrior 2 and then a hip series that could be a warm-up or cool-down. I have a few more that I'm going to be putting out, but this one is going to be a seated series that can also be used as a warm-up or a cool-down depending on how you are flowing with your practice, or maybe you just need a quick stretch right before you go to bed or right when you're waking up. This is a practice that you could definitely do in bed. So we're going to hop over to our mats now. I am using one blanket here today. So I always like to have my hips propped up a little bit, so I've got my blanket back there. You don't have to use a blanket. If you're at home and you don't have props, you could just grab a pillow. If you do have props, you can use a block. Pretty much everyone has blankets at home. It doesn't have to be the yoga kind of blanket. It can be any type of blanket that you want to use. So anyway, we'll go ahead and just pop over there really quick, and we'll get started, okay? So I have my blanket folded just a little bit more. Sometimes people have it just on the single fold. I have it about a double fold right here. It helps kind of lift me up just a little bit more. So instead of sitting directly on the center of the mat, I scooch forward just slightly so my hips are kind of coming off. And what that does is it helps create length in the spine. So what we'll do is we'll come into a cross-legged position, and whatever side we're on, let's switch to the opposite. We usually tend to lead with one side of the body. So you could be in an easy seat, you could be in your full lotus pose or half lotus by bringing the heel into the hip crease. Let's see if I can do a full lotus. I don't think I can. It's not very comfortable for me, but I have been working more on stretching the front of the feet, so it does feel easier, but I'm just going to take a nice, easy seat here. That's good for me. If you notice the knees are coming off the ground, kind of like this, if you have blocks at home, you can put some blocks underneath the knees. You can also roll some blankets up or put some pillows underneath just so the knees are supported, and that will feel a lot more comfortable for you as well. And again, if you're waking up in the morning and you just want to have a nice little stretch getting out of bed, this is a great way to do that, or you can also do this before you go to sleep. Or if you like the building blocks that I have in the series, you could do this class, the standing series, you could add the ab series in once I get that out. So there'll be a lot of options for you to kind of create your building blocks depending on how much time you have and what you want to work on for the day. So let's go ahead and get grounded down. So if we're starting our practice today, we'd start probably by setting an intention, connecting to our breaths, just settling into the practice. Or if we're cooling down here, we're still going to come back to that intention and come back to our breath. So let's just take a moment here. And wherever you're at in the practice, if it's your first part of the practice today, maybe taking a moment to bring hands to heart center and setting an intention for your practice. Or if you're getting ready to cool down, just take a moment to bring the hands to heart center and reconnect to the breath and reconnect back to that intention. And just notice the breath and how it's feeling if you are first starting the day. Notice just the observation of the inflow and the outflow. Or if you've been moving through your practice, notice how the breath has maybe shifted since you first arrived to your mat. And just starting to come back to those equal inhales through the nose and equal exhales through the nose. And then inhaling through the belly space and exhaling, feel the navel come in towards the spine. Very nice. On your next inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Let the gaze follow. Hands come together. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. Very nice. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands and gaze come to center. Last time, inhale, arms rise up. Hold the palms together, let the shoulders drop down away from the ears, gaze is forward, so we don't want to shrug the shoulders up, we want to relax down away from the ears. Index finger points up, and as we exhale, leaning over towards the right side, feel the left side of the body get nice and long. And so notice here, make sure that left hip stays grounded down, arms are nice and long, shoulders are relaxed. On your inhale, use that core, drawing the navel into the spine to bring you back up to center, and then exhale over to the left side. Again, try not to shrug the shoulders into the ear. Notice the hips. If you're coming off the mat, just come a little bit closer to that midline. On your inhale, rise back up to center. As we exhale, we're going to interlace the fingertips, flip the palms, arch through the back. Very nice. On your inhale, arms rise up. And then this time, as we exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over. So going a little bit deeper in our side bend here. It might be in your practice to actually even lower onto the forearm. That's just a little bit too deep for me, and if I do that, I notice my hips come off. So I'll just stay right here, extending the fingertips out. Feel that left shoulder draw down away from the ear. Beautiful job. On your inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, left arm comes down, right arm reaches up and over. And now just starting to observe each side of the body, noticing which side feels a little bit easier to dive deeper into. Again, checking in with the shoulders and the hips. Hips are grounded, shoulders pull down away from the ears. Beautiful job. Breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, again, use that core, help hold you back up. Fingers come together, index finger points up. As we exhale, flip the palms out, arch the back. Great job. So we're starting to warm up through the side body, the shoulders, and then on your inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, right arm comes down, left elbow rows back this time. So notice how that shifts the change in the feeling of the pose. So we're opening up a little bit in front of the shoulder now, and you might even feel a little bit deeper in the hips as well. Hands can stay like this. We can bring the palm towards the back of the head, pressing the head into the hand. Or you can bring that hand to the lower part of the back for a half bind. So whatever feels good to you, so elbows rowed back, hand behind the head, or hand to the low back. Great job. Again, on your inhale, arms rise up. Use that core to help pull you back to center. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, lengthen the spine and the fingertips. Exhale, left arm comes down, right elbow rows back. So pausing here just for a moment. And then option to continue to stay right here, or bring that right hand behind the head, or right hand towards the small of the back, or the left hip crease, finding your half bind. So a note to have, if the hand is behind the head, make sure we're not pressing down, but we're pressing the head into the hand. That's kind of creating some resistance here, and actually helping us to go a little bit deeper in that side body. Very nice. Breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing out. On your next inhale, arms rise up, index fingers come together, shoulders draw down away from the ears. Breathing in. As we exhale, flip the palms around through the back. Beautiful job. Very nice. On your next inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, roll the elbows down, lifting up to the heart. Exhale, contract the back, draw the elbows together. Inhale, open up. Exhale to contract. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Let's do one more round here. So we're seated cat-cows. Inhale, open. Exhale to contract. On your inhale, open back up, arms extend out to a T, and then this time left elbow comes underneath the right, coming into our eagle arm. So option to stay right here, maybe the fingertips touch, maybe you grab onto the thumb for assistance, or you just give yourself a hug. This is my easier side right here, so I can actually grab onto the thumbs, bringing the forearms closer together. What I'm doing here is I'm pressing my right elbow down on top of the left to help create that space into the right shoulder. Breathing in, and breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. On your next inhale, unwind. Exhale, right elbow comes underneath the left. So notice this is my more challenging side. Oh, it kind of takes it harder for me to grab that thumb. Remember, don't let the ego get in the way. If it's challenging to try and grab onto the fingertips or bring the palms together, just give yourself a hug here. It's okay. Very nice. And then we're pressing that left elbow into the right, opening up through the left shoulder, breathing in, and breathing out, breathing in, and breathing out. Very nice. On your next inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge you with the hips, lead you with the heart. Let the hands come out in front. Shoulders draw down away from the ears. Whichever leg is crossed over the top, you'll probably notice a little bit of a stretch in the IT band here. Once you find that fold that's good for you, it could be right here today. You might even be able to go deeper than I can go, bringing the chest a little bit closer down to the earth. Once we find that fold that's good for us, draw the chin in towards the chest. Very nice. Shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears, tailbones pulling towards the wall behind you, and back of the neck's nice and long. On your next breath, start to walk the hands back so they're behind the hips and fingertips are pointing forward. We're going to press into the ground as we lift up through the chest and drop the chin back. Nice heart opener here. Pressing the hands into the ground, opening up through the front of the shoulders. Beautiful job, everyone. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Awesome job. We'll go ahead and come back to that center line. Let's go ahead and switch across the legs since we've been sitting like this now for a little while. You want to make it nice and even. And then when you're ready, on your inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, lengthen the spine and the fingertips. As we exhale, contract the navel in towards the spine. As our left hand comes to right knee, right arm comes back, and gaze follows. Finding a gentle twist here. So right now we're warming up the upper part of the body. As you move throughout your practice today, just notice that change in the twist to the upper part of the spine and when you do your twist in the lower part of the spine. We're going to use the fingertips and the back supporting arm to help lift us up, lengthening through the crown, and as you exhale, gaze comes towards that right shoulder. Beautiful job. On your inhale, arms rise back up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift up, lengthen, and then exhale, twist over to the left. So right hand comes to left knee, left arm comes back, gaze follows. Remember, we're just warming up the body right now, or maybe you're at the end of your practice, so you might be a little bit warm going a little bit deeper into this twist, but if you're warming up, don't push it. If you feel a little bit of tension, don't worry about going as deep. On your inhale, we lift up, lengthen through the crown. As we exhale, gaze comes towards the back of the room. We're using that back hand to help press us up to create length through the spine. If the fingertips aren't touching the ground, you can also always grab a block here to place the block underneath the hand to help the ground come up to support you. On your inhale, gaze comes forward, arms rise up. And then exhale, just go ahead and grab opposite elbows. Noticing that nice stretch through the lats and just gently lean from side to side here just for a moment. Beautiful job. And then when you're ready, gently release the hands back down towards the earth. On your inhale, lift up, lengthen through the crown. On your exhale, draw that right ear towards the right shoulder. So I'm actually going to grab a block here really quick so you guys can see this option. Right ear is to right shoulder. Fingertips are resting onto the ground. So notice my fingertips are touching. I can't actually get my palms down. So if that kind of feels weird to you, you can bring blocks underneath both hands so the ground's coming up and making it a little bit easier. Option 1 to stay right here. Option 2 to bring that right hand above the left ear, pressing the head up into the hand. And maybe that left hand is just rested on the leg to begin. If it feels okay, you can walk the fingertips out a little bit further, either on the ground or the block. And remember, we always want to press up, not down. Very good. From here, go ahead, release the hand, bring the gaze back to center, crown of the head comes up. Just feel that difference on the right side and the left side. And then as you exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Option 1 to stay right here. Hands can even rest down onto the thighs. Or you can start to bring that left fingertip above the right ear, pressing the head into the hand, and maybe walking the right fingertips out a little bit further to the side. You can even walk the fingertips out without the hand being on top of the head. It just depends on how deep you want to go in this next stretch. Beautiful job. When you're ready, go ahead, release, come back to center. Gaze comes up, chin comes up, throat is nice and open here. And really press the bottom part of your teeth up towards the sky, almost like you're creating an underbite sensation. So really opening up and lengthening through the throat. Kind of like a frog, too. And then on your inhale, gaze comes forward. Exhale, draw the chin down towards the chest. And then option just to stay right here, or interlace both the hands, bringing the palms behind the head, pressing the head up into the hands. Very nice. Remember not to press down, but press up. And then gently go ahead, release. We'll start to bring the gaze towards the left part of the chest. Hold here. Right shoulder pulls down away from the ear. On your inhale, gaze comes back to center. Exhale, start to tilt the gaze over towards the right chest as left shoulder pulls down away from the ear. So notice that different angle when the ear is not stacked over the shoulder, but the gaze is towards the chest. We're trying to get all angles of the neck here. On your next inhale, gaze comes back towards the center of the chest. As you exhale, start to come up towards the left side, coming down and around, moving through this. Maybe one more time on this side. And then once you finish that rotation, we'll switch going to the opposite direction. One more time. And then gently come back to center. Maybe your hair is all crazy like mine is now. You get fun with it. Let the hair flip around. I'm just kidding. On your inhale, go ahead and reach the arms back up. Exhale, hinge you with the hips, lead you with the heart. One more forward fold here. And just notice the opposite leg that's stacked on top now. Again, shoulders are softened, jaw is softened, and once you find the fold that's good for you, draw the chin down towards the chest. Very nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then when you're ready, coming back to that center line. If you're getting ready to go into Shavasana, you can go ahead and start to lie down into Shavasana. Maybe you're going to start the rest of your day, so just taking a moment to give yourself some gratitude for taking that time for you this morning. Or maybe you're getting ready to head into the rest of the series. So wherever you're at today, thank you so much for joining me for this practice. Namaste means the light in me, honors and respects the light in all of you. So to you all I say, Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to seeing everyone in class. And don't forget, I have my live streams that I'll be doing until quarantine is over on my Facebook channel. So Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. I'll do a live stream yoga flow on Instagram and Facebook, which are both also under the Clumsy Yogini. And then every Sunday at 11 o'clock, I'll do my live stream meditation here as well. I don't know once quarantine's over if the live streams will continue or not. But for now, if we're in quarantine, come see me. All right, peace out, guys. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.